Same jersey.
Yeah, baby.
USA.
Where'd you watch the game? What'd you do for the game?
Yeah, dude, I was up in New York watching it, man. Just
Nice.
Yeah, catching it. Me and Tay watched the entire game, man, and it's just so fucking epic, man. When from the first drop of the puck, man, that game was nonstop action and just had me at the edge of my seat at 8:05 in the morning. Or 8:10 in the morning, whatever it was, man. Loved every bit of it, man. It was Big Ed Kelce's birthday. Shout out to Big Ed.
That's right.
Making another
gold on Big Ed's birthday.
Hell yeah, man. What more fitting for the big guy on his birthday? And so we gave him a shout and talked to him a little bit during the game. It just exploded when I saw old Jack Hughes fucking put it right between the legs, man. How about a nice 5-hole? We know someone you're really, really comfortable with, and that's your wife. And CBS Olympics threw out there that Kylie Kelce and her husband are supporting the USA women's hockey team. That's right. They made sure to call you the plus one is essentially it. You're the plus one, Jason. And sometimes being a plus one is the best feeling in the world.
Kylie was there on behalf of NBC and YouTube. I really was just there to have fun and enjoy the Olympics. So I was 100%. This is the correct way to say it. And I thought it was hilarious.
Hell yeah.
I wanted to tell him, I prefer ball and chain. But yeah, that was the first USA women's game from the first day that we were there. That was awesome.
Hell yeah. Dude, and you finally met Yoko Apollo Ono, the speed skater, minus the Yoko.
Will forever be one of the funniest things. Dude. Apollo, we watched him all growing up.
Hell yeah.
Unbelievable speed skater.
Dude, he's been to the Heights, dude. Did you talk about him coming to the Heights?
I didn't actually ask him that. Dude. You're right, though. I think he did.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he did. At least that was word around town, and you already know how word gets around Cleveland Heights.
I believe you're right, because I think that's when the first year that the new ice rink was built, it was an Olympic rink, and they could do all the speed skating and stuff.
Yeah.
Speed skating was electric as shit. Oh, let me tell you. So we went to the things that we did there. We saw 4 Olympic hockey games, 2 female and 2 male games. We saw figure skating, and we saw speed skating, short track speed skating,
which is the best. The long tracks are fun, and it's cool to see everybody pick up speed.
I want to see the short track. I want to see short track.
I want to see short track too, but sometimes it pisses me off when they start off real slow.
When they're doing the longer races, we saw the 1500 meters, which I guess was longer.
Sometimes that pisses me off.
But these things were fast paced. They were moving. They were doing tush pushes because we saw the relay version of it, where they get in there and they push the ass of the guy in front of them.
Yep.
The thing that was nice. So I felt like this watching WrestleMania and then going to WrestleMania was in Philadelphia. When you're at WrestleMania, they don't have the announcing. And you realize when you're in the venue, when you're just watching 2 guys wrestle, how much you need the shit talking, and you need Pat McAfee saying off the top rope. Unless you have that, it's just not that fun to be at, in my opinion, in the venue, which I think wrestling needs to incorporate the announcing in the venue. I don't know how you're going to figure that out, but it would make it so much more exciting.
Yeah.
I kind of felt the same way watching figure skating, if I'm not going to lie. I would have liked to have heard Tara Lipinski and Johnny Weir announcing it live. You know what I mean? You kind of, when you don't have that, especially someone that is kind of newer to the sport, you like hearing the excitement in the announcer's voice that they just did something difficult, they just nailed a routine, or they just missed something. So in speed skating, brother, it is a goddamn party in that speed skating arena.
That's awesome.
It is you're there for, there's DJs playing music. It's fast paced. There's bells ringing. It is high stakes action in the speed skating short track arena.
I love it.
That shit was fun as hell to be at.
You got to see some women's hockey, like we said, and you got to meet the great Cleveland Heights native Layla Edwards.
Best athlete out of Cleveland Heights.
That's what she said on the other podcast, as I should say. Not going to lie with Kylie Kelce. And I'm just going to say, Layla, I've got 2 banners up in the Cleveland Heights hockey rink. I'm not sure how many banners you have. That's a young Travis Kelce looking like as tall as all the adults on there. That's a hefty boy right there.
There he is.
Looks like I might have fucking got some teeth knocked out, or they just fell out at that age.
Little squirt AA division champion.
Don't forget the Bantam AA as well. Cleveland Suburban Hockey League champs right there. Two-time champs. I don't know. I haven't been back. I saw you were Mighty Mite. You probably moved on to AAA before.
She went to Barons real quick.
Yeah, she went to the Baron team, or maybe Phantom. Who knows which AAA team she played on.
I think she went Barons. I think I looked it up before.
Well, that was the closest AAA to Cleveland Heights, but I'll let you have it because you're the only one that have gold. So a little tip of the cap to you, Layla. That was awesome to see you go and get it. And I'll tell you what, man, she has a fucking shot.
She was sniping multiple.
She's ripping the wrist shot, dude.
And she's setting up people in front for the tips.
Hell yeah.
She was very, very good throughout the Olympics and through the games. One of the things after talking to her, like, you realize she is from the Heights, man. There's just like this humbleness, but also like she's a great person, and it comes across very apparent when you speak to her. We got a chance to meet that whole team. Kylie had 4 of the girls on after the game.
They seemed like they were all just so close, man.
That's what I was about to say. We hung out with them too after the men won gold in the little back room. They're a great team, man. They're tight knit. They're playing jokes on one another. Just so proud for all of them, and it's an incredible moment to win a gold medal.
I can only imagine what that feels like, man.
Especially in a team sport like that.
You know, you got everybody in the United States watching.
Yeah.
Shout out to Layla one more time for bringing home some gold to not only the USA, but the old Heights, baby. Because you know how proud we all are once you grow up in the Heights.
No doubt.
Well, how much do you credit the women's hockey team of winning gold to Kylie turning around?
She's going to do everything she can.
She puts her superstitions first, yeah.
And she's making me participate.
What were you wearing in this?
That is a hat that was sold exclusively for the Olympics. I believe it's actually a children's hat, but I was starting to put my pins around it, and it was like a flower. We were having a lot of fun, man. Canada got out to the quick lead, and it made it very stressful.
Man, once you get into that elimination round.
Dude, the refs in that game, I don't know what the fuck they were doing. And that was after Megan Keller's goal. Little dangle to the backhand underneath the blocker.
So epic.
It was
epic.
It was a sick goal. But anyways, yeah, it was an electric game. And obviously we got to see USA men dismantle Slovakia.
It got, 6-1, I believe. It got ugly.
It was 5-0 real quick. And I was sitting with the Kachuk family.
Nice.
Keith Kachuk was over there on the end of it. Got to shake the hand of a fucking legend. That was awesome.
That's so fucking cool, man.
I was sitting next to Anthony Rizzo.
Shout out to Riz. He let me know he was over by you, man. That's so fucking cool. You got to see all these guys up there, man.
We were right by the Hughes family, too. Jack Hughes, who had the golden goal for the U.S. gold medal game.
Did you get a chance to meet the Hughes brothers?
I don't think so. I saw Jack's dad and his mom, I think. I don't think I saw the brothers. Maybe I did.
Absolutely electric. Do the Olympics need to sell larger beers, Jason? Do they need larger beers? Because this beer looks like it's like a beer shot.
We can't talk too much shit. These are the exact bottles Garage Beer's coming down the line, which are one of the reasons I've wanted to not do those bottles because I like the long neck.
Well, there's a little long neck in there. It's a little baby long neck.
Well, that's what we're going with. That same exact shape, but it's going to look really stupid in our gigantic hands. Whenever I hold a beer can, everybody's like, man, that can is so small. It's like, no, it's actually a normal sized can. What you want me to say? I do think the beers might have been a little bit smaller though. I couldn't tell.
Either way, it looked hilarious. Are there any other highlights from the old Milan Olympics that we're missing, Jason? Best food you ate? Man,
I can't pronounce any of the restaurants we went to, but we took the metro down into near the Duomo area, ate at a couple restaurants that Susie Schuster, Rich Eisen's wife, recommended some of these spots.
Nice.
We had some unbelievable food, but I did have a cheeseburger promptly once I got back to the United States. Man, I there's just something like, don't get me wrong, I love traveling, but I was like, man, all this pasta and everything is great, but I'm missing a cheeseburger,
just
French
a
fries,
burger and fries, or some fucking American style fucking pizza. You know, there's nothing like an American style pizza.
Well, I didn't mind the Italian pizza; it was very good. Had a pizza with anchovies on it.
Oh, big anchovy guy now.
I'm not. I usually hate anchovies, but this pizza was good.
Nice.
What else did we do? Saw the Duomo, which, my God, have you ever seen that?
Nope, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Insane! It's this big church. That, I mean, it's just like breathtakingly ornate. I don't know if it's a Gothic. I don't know what, I guess the architecture style that it would be, but it's just, it's incredible. I don't even know how to describe it. Pictures do not do it justice. You see that thing in person, It's just all stone carved out, fucking points and shit carved into it. It is fucking insane. But yeah, it was, Milan was gorgeous.
I've seen that on pictures. You're hilarious.
Yeah, I mean, dog ran onto a track, which dogs are always the star of the shows. Canada catching a bunch of heat for cheating, which, listen, you know my rule. If you ain't cheating, you ain't trying. Shout out to Canada.
Just shout out to Canada.
Got no problem. They didn't even get deduction. They got a slap on the wrist after the deal. I don't give a shit. I respect it. I like his reaction too. He knew he wasn't supposed to be doing it. They call him out. He's like, "No, fuck you! What are you doing?"
They just got to be fire with fire.
His reaction?
Fuck that. Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah, like, hey, fuck you! I didn't cheat. No one damn well he just cheated. I love it.
You got to fucking be force with force,
baby.
man.
Deny.
Man, fuck you.
That's when the ref comes up. The ref comes up to me. He's like, hey, just make sure you let him go. Oh, was I doing that? Was I holding him? I didn't think I was. Oh, sorry, sir. I didn't know I was holding him. Knowing damn well I just held the fuck out of that guy.
I just go the other way. I'm like, man, he's holding me. Yeah. He's holding me. You saw him holding me first.
Exactly. Ref, I was trying not to hold him, but I just couldn't disengage. He was grabbing onto me.
Oh, man, that's hilarious. God damn, that was an epic Olympics. Shout out to all the Olympians. That was a fucking, I enjoyed every single bit of it, from all the ski and snowboarding to the speed skating. Even saw a bunch of the figure skating. And man, it was a fucking show. Shout out to Alyssa Liu for bringing home the gold.
Alyssa Liu. Yeah.
And, shout out to both hockey teams bringing it home.
Travis Kelce recently shared how he and fiancée Taylor Swift woke up early to watch Team USA's dramatic gold medal victory in men's hockey at the Winter Olympics. The United States defeated Canada 2-1 in an intense overtime showdown, securing their first Olympic gold in men's hockey since the legendary Miracle on Ice in 1980. Despite the early puck drop, Kelce revealed on his New Heights podcast that he happily got out of bed in New York to catch every minute of the action with Swift. He described the game as non-stop and said it had him on the edge of his seat from start to finish. The win also made the day extra special for the Kelce family, as it coincided with their father, Ed's, birthday. Travis shared that they called their dad during the game to celebrate the patriotic victory together. Swift has previously spoken about how Kelce introduced her to the world of sports. When she first appeared on the New Heights podcast, she admitted she didn't know much about football when they started dating. Over time, however, she has become a regular at major sporting events, supporting Kelce at multiple Super Bowls and attending other high-profile games with him. The couple has also enjoyed public outings at events like New York Yankees games and the Stanley Cup Finals. Swift's growing enthusiasm for sports has become a noticeable part of their relationship. Meanwhile, Kelce's NFL future remains uncertain. The Kansas City Chiefs have made it clear they would welcome him back, but the veteran tight end is still evaluating whether he will return for another season or consider retirement. Team officials have stated they are giving him time to make a decision and are prepared for either outcome. Head coach Andy Reid recently mentioned that communication with Kelce has been positive. However, no final decision has been announced regarding the 2026 season. If Kelce eventually decides to step away from football, he is expected to have strong opportunities outside the field. Reports suggest that broadcasting could be one possible path, with analysts noting his charisma and experience would translate well to television. For now, fans await clarity on what the future holds, but whether on the ice cheering for Team USA or weighing his next NFL move, Travis Kelce continues to stay in the spotlight alongside Taylor Swift.